Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is VassaOlga. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you this makeup look. And this one, I'm going to be wearing for photo. Get some documents done. And for this matter, I need some photos to be done. And this is the look for the photo. If you're interested, stay tuned and we're going to get started. I have completely different background right now. And we're going to work with this for some period of time. But we've done some renovation. And the only thing that's left is some organizing stuff. I'm going to start with my usual trio. It's going to be Nivea aftershave lotion, AHA toner, and sun cream. I don't have much time, so we're going to work pretty fast. I'm going to use lightweight formula foundation. This is tinted hydrator from Wet n Wild, and I use it every single time. I don't want to do a lot of the product, just a little bit to cover any redness. I don't really want to look super dull in the photo. That's why I'm going with a little bit of bronzer on the sides with the same brush. It's pretty dark, but we're not going to go heavy with the product. I will take as much product in the back of the hand as possible, and then we're going with the tapping motions on the sides of the face. I'm not going with this color over my forehead, but you can use this on top of the forehead. Probably a little bit on top of the nose. Now we're going to curve this out with concealer. You can use any concealer. I'm going with any leftovers from Best Sephora Ever concealer on top of my forehead, and I'm going to clean the sides from the bronzer. And underneath my eyes, I'm going with L.A.Girl Pro.concealer. Let's blend with the finger under eye area, and the rest of the concealer I'm going to blend out with the Dim Beauty blender. And I want to lightly set it with my brush and catrice powder. This is pressing powder. You can go with loose powder. It's extremely hot outside, and that is the main reason why I'm going to sweat. This way, we're not going to see visible separation of my product on top of my face. Let's work with a contour. I added a little bit of warmth underneath, but I need a little bit more sculpture on the sides, especially when you're doing some photos. Let's tap off any leftovers from my contour, and with the same brush that I used to get my bronzer on, I'm stamping and lightly blending out with the same brush. And I want to have pretty nice structure as my nose contour, so I'm going with the same contour shade and an angle brush. I will grab a little bit, tap it off, lightly create a small shadow really close to my nose bridge. I've learned from Asian makeup look, when you create a C shape or semicircle around this area, your nose is going to look super thin. Let's use bronzer over forehead. I'm using two of these colors. Let's tap it off, take off a lot of the product, and bronze my forehead. I'll use a little bit of blush on top. I'm going to use a mix of these two shades. Pick this on the brush, tap it off, and get it on. Same happens with this part. I'm going to add a little bit of blush over the nose. I'm going to use a highlighter. This one is MUA Makeup Academy highlighter. It has a little bit of frostiness to it. If you don't want to look frosty and glossy photo, so you can use a little bit more natural highlighter. I love this one because it's really beautiful, and this is my secret that I'm going to share, and I showed in one of my previous videos. It's Estee Lauder. This one is loose powder, double layer, translucent soft glow powder. It has a little bit of highlighter in this powder, but super soft. You can't even tell, and it's going to give you the most beautiful glow over your face. With the same brush, I'm going to grab a little bit, tap it off, and get it all over my foundation. Finally, I'm going to do my Essence Keep It Perfect Fix and Spray. And with a beauty blender, lightly dabbing and stamping these powders. Last but not least is Makeup Revolution palette. And I want to grab the pink colors and get it on. I'm out of the product, so I'm going to grab this super pigmented Karlie Kloss lipstick and get this in my yellow corrector. When you mix it together, it's giving you the most beautiful soft pink color. With a beauty blender, grab a little bit on top and just pat the entire area. I'm going to go with the same highlighter. This one is a liquid highlighter. Get this on. And when my foundation is a little bit wet, I'll use the same dry formula highlighter to get this glossiness. Real quick, I'm going to do off camera my brows, and I'll be back to show you my eye makeup look. Let's use NYX HD Eye Primer. I'll set my lid with this really soft pink color. With my black eyeliner, I want to create a pretty thick line. I will let it dry completely. Let's use a little bit of this lemon color. And then combine this one with a little bit of orange. Again with a finger. with a little bit different brush, something tiny and small. I'm going to go with the bright shade. Shake it off. Just add a little bit in the inner corner like that. I'm going to pat a few times and that's it. I don't want to do anything crazy. I'm going to need loose powder and set this area because my mascara is going to leave a lot of marks. I'm going to use L.A. Crazy Volume Mascara from Essence, and this is waterproof. With waterproof, I'm going for my bottom lashes, and with regular mascara, upper lashes. It's going to be extremely easy. Lip, Cadman D Lolita color. Let's do a little bit of lip contour. That's it, guys. This is my final look. That you need to take some photos for visas or passport, whatever. You want to look pretty, interesting, but more or less sophisticated. And I'm going to see you next time. Bye-bye.